Faith Kipyegon and Ferdinand Omanyala received a warm welcome today as President William Samoei Ruto hosted them at State House. Kipyegon celebrated for breaking 2 records in a week, that is over 1,500 meters in Italy and 5,000 meters in France, while Omanyala won silver in the 100 meters in Paris and Diamond League. McDonald with more on the same.
Today, the government top brass led by the head of state, President William Ruto, played host to the Middle Eastern's arena at the lawns of State House. From here, the delegation made its way to State House Road, where the president and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua were waiting, as were a host of high-ranking government officials, as well as Kipyegon's family. Kenyan sprinter Ferdinand Omanyala, the reigning African champion, as well as the Commonwealth Game Championship, was also present. It is here that the government went all out to make all manners of promises to Kenyan athletes, while also rewarding Kipyegon with 5 million for breaking the 1,500-meter record and a 3-bedroomed house worth 6 million for setting a 5,000-meter record.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I say something?
Yeah, say something. She wants to say something.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Speaking at the event, President Ruto ordered the sport ministry to review the existing award scheme, hailing the athletes for putting Kenya on the world map.
In recognition of what our sportsmen and women are doing, we have had a policy shift. I have instructed the Ministry of Sports, Youth and Arts that we are going to move away from crowding the Sports and Arts Fund with other requirements, and that it is going to be dedicated solely to matters sports, matters art, and the creative economy.
He urged the Ministry of Migration to give all athletes who excel diplomatic passport and other national honors.
I also want to ask the ministry responsible for immigration that our sportsmen and women who excel should be given diplomatic passports and other national honors.
He also noted that the government is aiming at monetizing talent and bringing money to the pocket of creatives as a boost to the economy and bringing success to millions of individuals.
This is also the spirit of the Talanta Hela flagship initiative I availed last Friday. I did say last Friday that we are monetizing sports, we are monetizing art, we are monetizing music, we are monetizing the creative economy so that it begins to speak the language of success to those millions who participate in that space and recognize that art is not just about jokes.
On her side, Kipyegon expressed her gratitude to be back home and receiving such a reception. She thanked everyone for the warm welcome and even her home supporters.
I feel appreciated. I can say like that. To be back home and see this kind of reception is warm my heart.
Meanwhile, Omanyala thanked for the appreciation too and went ahead to urge the president to put new training facilities at Kasarani.
It's an honor to stand in front of you, Mr. President, to just say thank you for this. Actually, I was called around 1 a.m. I wasn't expecting this, but thank you so much for this kind gesture. And thank God I never broke the world record before then, but now at least I'll get something. I just have 2 requests, Mr. President. I train at Kasarani, and the warm-up track is completely worn out. So if we can make that one, as we head to the Olympics, that will be a great pleasure.
Kipyegon broke 2 records in just a week, one being the 1,500 meter in Italy and the 5,000 meter in Paris, France, while Ferdinand Omanyala won silver in the 100 meters in Paris, France in the Diamond League.
Faith Kipyegon, the Olympic champion, the world champion. She's done both of those things twice before.
There's the